Hi everyone, I'm Lavern Martin. I'm director of the American Arts Center in Casablanca, in Gautier. I've been in Morocco for more than 18 years and I love it here. I love this country and I love the people. I'm a traveler, a photographer. I love photographs and exploring the world through photography and meeting artists and stuff. So it's a perfect place to be with Morocco's new revolution of art and photography, so it's a great joy. It's a great pleasure to be a part of the Prix Mustaqbal competition of 2023. I think it's an exciting time to be a part of this jury. For me, I think that it's a great challenge with the artificial intelligence and all this fear about technology, but actually we're here because of technology. It's brought us here, and it's a wonderful opportunity to define for ourselves what our photography is, where the photographer stands, the emotional aspect of the photographer, the uniqueness of that view and that viewpoint that I don't think artificial intelligence is going to be able to mimic that much. The closer we get to what we want from the world and how we see the world, I think that makes what being human is. And I think that's a great challenge for us with our photography. I think for me, all of this really, the past, the present, the future, is connecting with who you are at this moment, where you're standing and from what position you're standing to photograph. I mean, I think the more we connect with what we're photographing and who we meet along the way, the more energy our photographs have and more humanity it takes on. I think it's less about shooting from the hip, perhaps, and more about shooting from the heart. So shooting from the heart or shooting from what you feel at that moment is really what we want to achieve, and it's when we feel great and we're in the zone and we feel wonderful when we're shooting from that place. So I think, to me, that's what becoming human with technology is. Not letting it use you, but using it. For me, photography is a wandering, it's an exploration, and I think you find your sources where that leads you. So the thing that leads you and you feel like shooting is the thing you should shoot. You shouldn't shoot something out of some idea that you come up with in the night, sort of, and have too many of these ideas. At least for me, the aspect of using your intuition more and reaching out like this to find the topics and let that lead you. And then you can use your head along the way and figure things out. But for me, that is the way to have energy in the photograph and to be in the photograph, to be a human in a photograph, because the photographer is always present. It's there some way. If they're full of fear, it's going to show up somehow. We can read that in photographs. So I think exploring from your gut and your instinct is a great way to search out the human aspect with technology. As a member of the jury, I think I would love to see people who are able to show who they are in their photographs in some way, to have that connection and that spontaneousness that is caught with the camera. I think that would be wonderful to find that happening with technology, where we can take so many photographs and do many different things. To be able to hold that originality of who you are in the photograph would be wonderful to see. I think that it's really important for all of us, and myself included, not to get in a mode of fear and not to make things a problem when they're not a problem. This is about enjoying yourself. This is about taking photographs and feeling good about what you're doing, about what you're looking at, about what you're trying to say through your photography. If you have something to say, explore that with the camera. Get out there and explore it in whatever way, whether it's in the studio, on the street, around the block, in your bedroom, wherever it is. It can be done anyway, and there is no rule. There's just the rule of no rule, and feeling free and happy about what you're doing and glad to be alive doing it. So, good luck.